Senior, number 0, Hunter Elrod. The junior, number 21, Patrick Meredith. The senior, number 3, Brady Knott. Junior, number 33, Phoenix Watson. And the junior, number 35, Alex Holmes.
MRA varsity boys basketball from Dewey's Hall. Final home game of the regular season. Park Place Christian the opponent. Taking on 26-2 MRA. Here is tonight's starting lineup. Senior Evan Carr, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Caden Harvey, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. 21, Jack Dalton, a junior, 9 points, 4 boards. 6'1" senior, 9 points, and a couple of rebounds per game. Senior Will Bizot. And sophomore Eric Dampier, junior, 16 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists. Evan Carr, Harvey, Dalton, Bizot, and Dampier for MRA. Park Place will play senior Hunter Elrod, junior Patrick Meredith, junior Brady Knott, junior Phoenix Watson, and junior Alex Holm. Elrod, Meredith, Knott, Watson, Holm for Park Place. They're in black. Their school colors are green, but they're in black. Don't try to explain it. Just roll with it. Opening tip. Watson and Dampier in the circle. Tip back controlled by the Patriots. Philip Palmertree, glad to have you along for the ride on Thursday evening. And there's a 3 that rattles in for Evan Carr. Coach Richard Deweese was honored last week. His retirement looms near and wants to see this team continue to press forward and get a championship in his final year. Same shot, that one's short from Carr. End up out of bounds in the corner. Of course, Coach Deweese, 73 years young, calling it a career. Shot missed, then Dampier got his pocket picked. Tough runner in the lane, fades off right. Shot missed by Knott, rebound EJ. Harvey in the right corner. Back up top to Carr, back to Harvey. He's left open for 3. Dampier couldn't time the jump, but gets the rebound. Can't get the putback to go in, and the rebound from Patrick Meredith for the Crusaders. Elrod with the 3 to tie it. Good flash down low. Assist from Dampier. Basket by Jack Dalton.
Xavier Carr checks in for the Patriots.
Caden Harvey takes a seat. He gets replaced by Xavier Carr, 6', junior. Mason Oxman, a freshman, comes in for Park Place. Trap midcourt. Knott. No look pass taken away by Zay. Ahead to Evan, who lays it in right hand. Patriots up 4 and a foul called.
A foul on Carr, his first, team's first.
Evan Carr guilty of his first personal. 5:52 to go first quarter. Steal, Dalton, 2-hand flush. Dalton going up toward the ceiling early, makes it a 6-point lead for the Pats. Crusaders beat the press. Transition 3, partially blocked by Dampier. Crusaders keep it. Inbound Watson, shot rejected by Dampier. Evan Carr working quickly up down the right lane line. He gets fouled hard. What's going on, Oxman? Excuse me, not. Two-shot opportunity for Evan Carr, who gets back to his feet. Evan scored 5 in the early going. We played 3 minutes. Two for two trip to the line for the senior. 7 points now and a steal. Bizot floater goes in. There's Will Bizot, Evan Carr, 2 seniors on this ball club. Bizot three-pointer comes off the back rim. Look for Watson flashing down, but he gets his pocket picked by Bizot. Quick ball movement. Dalton to Evan Carr for 2 more. Welcome to the first quarter presented by Evan Carr. Got 9 points already. 15-3. Open look, Dalton. 3 ball on the way and good. Dalton from distance. A 15-point lead. Watson can't score at the rim. Rebound, Evan Carr. Bizot catch and release and 3. Third three-pointer made by the Pats in the first quarter. 21-3. Oxman's shot. Blocked. Carr on the left sideline. Guarded by Knott. Will shoot over him, leave it short. Xavier Carr with a rebound, and he'll back it out. Bluff the shot. Lob for Dampier, leaves a little bit short, but gathers in his own rebound and puts it back. First 2 for EJ. .312 to go. Mid-range J, a little too long from Elrod. EJ can't reel that one in. Caden Harvey in for Jack Dalton. Aiden Thompson in for Evan Carr. Patriots basketball. Okay. Misunderstood what the officials were saying. Now the officials are talking about it. Officials confer, come to some agreement, and they'll still give the ball to MRA. Zay guarded out high by Meredith. Over to Bizot. Bullseye for another 3. 8 for Bizot. Silas McGehee in the game for the Crusaders. Into the left corner, Jordan Reeves. Sophomore dribbles out high, but takes the extra step. .5'10" junior Bowen Gordon comes in from the scorer's table and replaces Bizot. Bizot with 8, Evan Carr with 9, and MRA has been pouring in points. Here's an open shot for Harvey. Nothing but net, a 3. Drive, shot hangs on the rim, falls off. Rebound, Dampier. Lead pass ahead to Zay Carr, who gets his first bucket. 31-3. Three from the right wing, down for Keaton Willis. What you talking about? Willis for 3. Bowen Gordon open left side, 3 too long. Rebound offside, Reeves for Park Place with 1:40 to play. And Thompson closing out on Willis on the wing. Now he's trapped in the corner. Able to deflect it off the knees of Thompson out of bounds, and Park Place will get to play it in from the corner. Mason Oxman comes in for Patrick Meredith. Park Place rotation with 1:27 to play in the first quarter. MRA leads 31-6. Oxman straddling the line, goes to the left side. McGehee. Big man closed out on him still for Thompson. He'll go up left side and score. Defense becomes offense. 33-6 and another steal. Thompson loops it ahead. Zay Carr muscles in, and there with a follow and the two-hand slam is Dampier. 35-6, 50 seconds to go in the first quarter, and it has been all Patriots. Mason Oxman gets sped up and dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. (35-6), 43 seconds to go in the quarter. MRA coming up the full length of the floor. Dampier, left side, 15 feet out. Knocked away, but retrieved by Harvey in the corner to Thompson on the left baseline. Little floater, nice, soft watchmaker's touch there from Aiden Thompson for his second basket. 37-6. Willis to the corner for a home three that's off the heel. Rebound offside, Dampier. They can't recover on mishandled pass. And Caden Harvey gets whistled for a foul, his first, team second. Just 5.7 seconds on the first quarter clock. Brady Knott, fall away three, no good. MRA starting out hot, 37-6 after 8 minutes. We'll return in 60 seconds here on the MRA Patriot Sports Network.
Introducing the all-new Acura ADX. Take your vibes and go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go.
Hey Google, turn it up.
Take your vibes and go. Your vibes and go. The all-new Acura ADX, crafted to match your energy. Take your vibes and go.
Start the second quarter, MRA leading by 31-37-6. Off the bench and back into the game, Will Bizot, Evan Carr, and Jack Dalton. Thompson and Dampier, Harvey and Dampier staying on the floor. Oxman, deep right corner away from the basket. And Hunter Elrod, the senior, looking at zone pressure. Good job by Bizot anticipating the pass, comes through, can't put it through with one hand at the rim. Rebound for the Crusaders. Oxman on a nice cut to the basket, goes underneath, can't reverse it in. Offensive rebound, put back missed. Rebound for MRA's Dampier behind a back pass from Dampier to from Bizot to Dalton. Action happening faster than I can say it. 39-6. Great assist from Will Bizot. Free throw line jumper. Not there for Watson. Left sideline, Evan Carr between the legs dribble, going up into traffic, leaves it for Dampier, who scores it. half a dozen for EJ. Evan Carr, the leading scorer, also with 9. Jack Dalton also has 9 with his bucket he made just a moment ago. Played a minute and a half of the second quarter. Elrod airballs the 3. Dampier with the offside rebound ahead to Caden Harvey. Step through, tough shot, missed. Rebound Oxman. He'll let the traffic get on by. Bring it into the front court himself. Back out left side near the scorer's table. Watson to Holmes. Quick give and go play. Decides to shoot it over Dampier. Hits the side of the backboard. Gets it back. A tough fall away from 12 feet away. No good. Another board for Eric Dampier Jr. Transition 3. Carr a little bit long off the back iron, but rebounded by Bezod. He turns, hoists a 3 that's short. Crusaders get the rebound. Oxman off the assist from Elrod. 41-8. Evan Carr's 3 spins out. The foul called. It goes on Brady Knott, his second. Will be a 2-shot opportunity here for Jack Dalton. Way short there. Jack Dalton in double figures, making 1 out of 2. Lead now at 34. Expand that to 35, you get into running clock mode. Holmes 3 from the right corner. Tipped around, controlled by Watson, over to Oxman. And pinned in underneath. Kick ball. Say Dampier kicked it, I guess. When you have a size 18 shoe, it's hard not to kick the ball sometime. 4:51 left in the second. Matthew Watkins in the game, number 15. Give it up, home 3, just nicks the front of the rim. Another defensive rebound. Long pass ahead, Dampier with the dime. Way up the floor to Harvey. 5 points for Caden Harvey. It's 44-8. Lead now at 36. It should put us in a running clock. On corner 3, no. Lead pass ahead, another assist. Dampier to Dalton. Jack's got a dozen now. MRA continues the scoring barrage, 46-8. 3 from the left side. Down and good for Elrod, his second triple. Quick shot, missed off the backboard by Carr. Elrod, lather, rinse, repeat from the left corner. Scored there just a second ago, and it's like deja vu all over again. Here's Harvey with an answer. Second shot from distance from Caden Harvey. 49-14, 3:18 to play before we get to intermission. Watson's quick 3, sticks on the back of the rim. Transition 3, Evan Carr, count it. Timeout, Coach Corey McKelvin with 3:01 to play. MRA way out in front, 52-14. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
The right bank. It just fits. With online and mobile tools that give you the freedom to do more. The power to make your dream home yours. And help your business stay on top. technology that makes one bank fit you to a T. Trustmark. People you trust, advice that works.
Coming out of the 32nd timeout. MRA already past the 50 mark. 52-14, 3 minutes to play before we get to recess. Brady Knott guarded out there by Dylan Dixon, who's in the ball game. Aiden Thompson back on the floor with Bowen Gordon. Also Dre Martin Young. Xavier Carr. Tough shot, right baseline. Good defense, Xavier Carr. He gets rewarded with the rebound as well. Comes into the front court, left side. Leveled off at the baseline. Back out to Young, three. Won't go in, but right to Zay in the corner. Reverses to Gordon, now to Thompson. He'll rise up for three. Shot a little bit too long. Rebound straight into the hands of Patrick Meredith. Willis from the left side. Free throw line extended left. Well, Brady Knott will slow things down. Brady Knott's played a lot of minutes of basketball for Park Place through the years. Under a minute 45 to play as Park Place trying to be choosy with a shot. Knott turns around, tough fall away from the baseline. Rebound Dre Martin Young. Transition assist from Gordon, basket by Thompson. Half a dozen for Aiden. 54-14. Knott out near the midcourt line. 1 minute to play. Oxman uses a screen from Willis and stays with it. There's a just straight up one-on-one steal. Zay Carr going up, gets fouled. Count the bucket and put him at the line. First foul on Oxman. Well, we have stopped the clock, so we are not in a running clock situation yet. Carr's free throw in and out. Rebound Knott for the Crusaders. Aiden Thompson called for a foul out on the right sideline, his first. Talked to Margaret Ann Hollis at halftime. You want to be around for that. Watson going up and scoring from the right side, gets his first bucket. 56-16. Under 30 to play before half. Gordon, quick three, spins out. Rebound underneath Phoenix Watson. 40-point lead for the Patriots. Willis to Watson, up over Dre Martin Young. Shot missed. Dre Martin Young in position for the rebound. Long pass ahead to Carr, who has to run it down in the corner. 3 seconds. 2-1. Quick shot from Gordon. A little lob put back, missed by Thompson, and we go into the locker room with MRA leading 56-16. We'll step aside for 1 minute, and we'll come back and talk to Margaret Ann Hollis at halftime as MRA basketball continues on the Patriot Sports Network.
Hey MRA Pats, did you know that there's no need to go out of the way for your next family take-home meal? We got you covered at Fleetway Market in Gluckstadt. Our state-of-the-art smoker makes the best smoked brisket, chicken, pulled pork, and ribs on this side of the Mississippi. So let us fuel you up next time you pick up. Fleetway is so proud to support our hometown MRA Pats.
At the Winning Smile Dental Group, we take pride in the work we do, and it's reflected in every smile.
For years, we've dedicated ourselves to making a difference. and changing our patients' lives for the better.
At our offices, you'll find a comfortable, welcoming environment and high-quality care.
And as your neighbors, we are part of your local community.
We're committed to providing the finest dental care around. Call us today and let's win back your smile.
Halftime at Dewey's Hall, MRA 56, Park Place 16 in the boys' game. But let's flip the page back to the girls' game. Coach Stephen Force's ball club winning 56-23 against Park Place, and we've got senior Margaret Ann Hollis with us. She's not just a basketball player, she's a goalie. We may ask her about basketball skills and soccer skills, but first of all, welcome, thanks, and congratulations on another win.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
This was a night where the team, I don't know if this was a plan, but really spread the scoring around. Nobody got to double figures tonight. 4 players with 8 points tonight, and you guys came out and a little bit of a slow start, but just stuck with your game and got it done. Talk about tonight's game a little bit.
Well, we have a big conference game tomorrow. Even though tonight was a conference game, tomorrow's a really big one, so we kind of wanted to save, our legs for tomorrow's game. But we also wanted to spread the love and get other people who don't play as much a little bit of playing time. And they went out and they really played hard and scored.
Yeah, and that's really important this time of year. I mean, you guys have been at the grind for so long. The season takes a lot out of you. What are some of the things Coach Force does here late in the season that are designed to help you guys kind of stay both physically and mentally where you need to be?
Yeah, well, he does a lot of stuff that gives us kind of a mental break and a physical break. Like, for instance, tonight he started some of the starters for tomorrow's game, and then he's really lenient on practice. We obviously show up and work hard at practice, but less conditioning, stuff like that to keep our legs fresh.
Yeah, there are a lot of things, I'm sure, drills that you've been doing for months and months. You don't spend as much time on those things, and then it's got you working on other things, because this is now the time that we're entering starting next week when this is when you remember the games you really remember.
Yeah, it's about to get serious. It's about to get real serious.
So, but you guys have done a good job, playing well, having your mindset right day in and day out. And but I want to ask you about Margaret Ann Hollis's game a little bit. What do you say you bring to this ball club that helps it be successful?
I say I just bring hustle. One of my biggest things is just being a hustle player. I might not can get to the rim every second, maybe like Anna Morgan can, who's our main scorer, or Annie, but I really just try to provide hustle, hype kind of on defense, and rebounding is kind of my main thing. What's
a big difference that you experience in playing soccer and what you need to be successful at soccer and what it takes to be successful on the basketball court?
Well, obviously, since I'm a goalie, basketball's a little bit more conditioning, so I think I should be a little bit more in shape, for basketball season. But they're both very similar in, bringing hustle to the table, just hard, kind of just playing your heart out in whatever you do.
Okay, what's your plan after graduation?
I'm going to attend Ole Miss. I want to major in psychology, but I'm kind of unsure right now, but I'll probably stop with the sports after high school.
Okay. Good. All right, a couple of fun questions to wrap it up. It's all been fun, but we're gonna go light a little bit. All right, who is the most serious person on this basketball team?
I feel like if I wasn't here, most people would say me.
Yeah.
Because they think a bunch of young girls were saying that they were scared of me at the beginning of the year. But other than me, I would have to say maybe Anna Morgan. She can be serious in some moments.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
I've interviewed her. I can believe that. What about at the other end of the spectrum? Who's just easily the funniest, goofiest person on the team?
I would have to say Presley Hughes. I can always get a laugh with her.
I knew you would say that too.
I can always get a laugh with her. If I'm ever feeling down, I'll just go to her. She's a very light in the mood type of person.
Okay. All right, here's the last little fun question. You go to a Mexican restaurant. Do you have a go-to order?
My Mexican restaurant order is weird. I just get a plate of steak. That's just my go-to order.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Just plate of steak.
Carne.
Yeah. Just plain.
Yeah, tonight's a bilingual broadcaster, everybody, by the way. But all right, Margaret Ann, well, thanks for coming up and hanging out with us here at halftime. And good job tonight. Good job this season. We look forward to seeing MRA make a deep run in the playoffs. And hey, look, just go ahead and here's the request I'm putting in. Let's bring some gold home.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Again, thanks, Margaret Ann Hollis, joining us at halftime. We'll take a another 1 minute break and come back with the start of the third quarter. MRA up 56-16 in the boys game as MRA basketball continues.
Gumbo is a quintessential Louisiana dish, right? Our gumbo's just got tremendous flavor. It's about quality. If you skip any part of the process, you'll definitely get called out for it, and we just don't do that. Of course, we have salt and pepper shakers on every table, but rarely do we see someone pick them up. If you're gonna do a gumbo, you better do it the right way.
We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
About to start the third quarter at Dewey's Hall, 56-16. MRA led 37-6 after one quarter. Quick scoring recap. Two players with a dozen points. Talking about Evan Carr, who's made a pair of threes, a pair of twos, and went 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And then Jack Dalton, who's hit a 3, 4 twos, and gone 1 out of 2 at the free throw line. Will Bezot and Caden Harvey with 8 apiece. Both made a 2 and a pair of triples. 6 apiece for Eric Dampier Jr. and Aiden Thompson, and 4 for Xavier Carr. That all adds up to 56. Patriots start out the half. Trey Pentecost in the ball game, seeing his first action. Along with Dylan Dixon, Bowen Gordon, Benjamin Goff. Trey Martin Young, Pentecost with a rebound off the miss. Elrod anticipating the pass, puts it into the bleachers. Goff off target and along 2. Crusaders into the front court. Transition 3. Comes off the back rim, straight up and then through the cylinder for Elrod. He's made 4 threes in this game. He's got 12 of his team's 19 points. 56-19. Trey Pentecost in the lane, turns, shoots over a couple of defenders. Rebound off the left side on the miss by Brady Knott. Phoenix Watson too long on that 3 from the top of the key. Rebound dug out in the baseline by Dylan Dixon. Skip it over to Goff, now in the corner. Pentecost sends it to a wide open Bowen Gordon, whose 3 is good. Bowen Gordon squared up and knocked it down, his first points of the evening. 59-19, 40-point lead for MRA. From the right elbow, out to Holm, who will rise up and bury a 3. (59-22). Pentecost leveled off by Holm, out to the head of the circle. Now over to Gordon, whose 3 slides off, but offensive rebound Pentecost. Wide open 3 missed from Martin Young. Baseline drive going up strong and getting helped with a foul call. Foul's going on Pentecost, his first. First free throws of the night for the Crusaders. They have not drawn free throws out of the community chest until now. Clock continues to drain. Continuous running clock unless we have an injury or a timeout. Free throws missed. 0 for 2 trip for Watson. Off behind the three-point line. Goff's three, nothing but the net. Goff gets in on the scoring in the third quarter, and it's 62-22. 5 more head to the scorers table to come in for Coach Richard Deweese. The high ball screen. Tried the pick and roll play, didn't really work there. Or excuse me, give and go play didn't work there. Miss, rebound Pats. Steal in the lane for Watson. Watson trying to step through, instead sends it out to Elrod, who spotted up for 3. Just grazes the rim, rebound Dixon. Mid-range J, count it, 2 for Pentecost. Caden Ward, Foster Smitherman, Graham Kennedy, Baylor Bates, Sutton Mertz. Ooh, there was a 5th player there. He is, found him. Oxman got out ahead of the defense. New group kind of lost Oxman there, and he gets his second bucket. 64-22, 3:13 on a continuously draining clock. Miss on the 3 from Kennedy. Retrieved on the baseline by Patrick Meredith for the Crusaders. Free throw line jumper, Oxman, too long. Not going up high for the rebound, and then looked like Reeves was not ready for the pass down to the blocks. Lost it off his hands, out of bounds. MRA leading by 40. Bates back to Kennedy, 3. No, rebound straight into the hands of Jordan Reeves. Smitherman guarding out high on Knott. And the Oxman guarded by Kennedy. Hard charge down the right baseline. Too strong at the rim from Meredith. Pats get the rebound. Kennedy long pass ahead to Ward, who loses it off his mitts over the end line. Brady Knott out away from the basket. Monster Smitherman between him and the goal. 95 seconds to play in the third quarter. Deep wide left, Oxman on the dribble. And the Knott screen, and he pulls it back. Quick hands and a steal, Kennedy. And Oxman slaps it into the corner, but Kennedy's able to run it down. Mertz out to Bates. Jumper in the lane, no good. Ward turns, fires, scores. Officials will let Silas McGehee check in for Knott. As we go under 1 minute to play, Pats 66, Crusaders 24. And Braden Patrick, a sophomore, coming in to see action for the first time. Free throw line, McGehee into the left corner. Quick 3, Meredith hangs around the rim and goes down. Three from Meredith, 66-27. And how about that? Good looking shot from Sutton Mertz. Long distance call to answer, 69-27, 2 seconds. one. Shot before the buzzer. Going to be too long. 69-27 the scores. We've got 8 more minutes to play when we come back as MRA varsity boys basketball continues.
Great design doesn't just shape buildings, it shapes communities. At M3A Architecture, we believe every project tells a story. From concept to completion, our team brings vision, precision, and purpose to every space we create. Whether it's education, community-focused athletic facilities, or commercial design, M3A Architecture delivers innovative solutions built to last. M3A Architecture, designing with intention, building for the future.
At C-Spire, we've never waited on the future. We've built it by harnessing the power of advanced technology to transform how we all live and work, elevating connected living, accelerating tomorrow's business growth, and leading the AI revolution, all while staying true to our core purpose. You think we're done? Just wait. There's more to see. C-Spire, customer inspired.
Minutes, final 8 minutes underway. 69-27. Park Place with the basketball. Elrod out of the corner. Long two, not there for Holm. Rebound, MRA. Benjamin Goff to Gordon. 3 sticks up left of the rim next to the backboard. Park Place ahead to Elrod. He'll get leveled off by Dre Martin Young, and then down the left lane line. Foul will be called on MRA's Dylan Dixon. You do have a mobile device, don't you? I understand they're quite popular. If you got one, you should download the MRA Athletics mobile app and stay in touch with everything going on. Scores, schedules, social media updates, rosters, fan zone. Easy links to the MRA Patriot Sports Network. MRA Trey Pentecost saddled with his second personal, team second. Off the inbound, left corner shot missed by Holm. Rebound taken by Goff. He'll let the traffic pass, dribble across the logo to the free throw line and get leveled off. Pentecost toward the right corner. His pass deflected, then stolen by Willis. Then Goff returns the favor with a steal. An intercepted pass, steps through, flips it up left hand, leaves it short. Rebound Brady Knott for Park Place. MRA leading by 42 points. They jumped up by 31 in the first 8 minutes. Led at 56-16 at the half. Ray Martin Young guarding hard on Knott. Keaton Willis takes the handoff. Owen Gordon closes out on him. Travel the call on Willis. Good defense there from MRA. New 5 check in. Caden Ward, Foster Smitherman, Baylor Bates, Sutton Mertz. And the 5th, Graham Kennedy. Bates between the leg dribble to Kennedy out high. Angles right around the arc to Smitherman in the corner. 5 minutes to go. Pass to the top, off the mark, taken away by Willis. Then Mertz flips it away. Bates goes to the floor, leaves some skin over there on the baseline. They belong to the Crusaders. They'll shuttle 4 players into the game. McGehee, Meredith, Reeves. And Oxman. Oxman doesn't take the 3, and a steal right there underneath the rim by Mertz, and then he just Commits a little mental error on the dribble, and it goes out of bounds. 4:08 to play on a continuously running fourth quarter clock. McGehee between the rings, goes deep left, away from the basket. Elrod guarded by Kennedy. Meredith can't get it in right at the bucket. Rebound for the Patriots. Mertz guarded by Reeves, left corner, and gets blocking fouls. Reeves leaned in on him too much. First foul on sophomore Jordan Reeves. Taking down toward 3 minutes to play. Or MRA have another district win. Down the right lane line. Ward out to Smitherman, over to Kennedy, who will raise up, fire for three, and leave it short. Knott shoots over Ward at the head of the circle. Straight off the backboard, rebound Kennedy. He'll put up a runner from 12 feet away and get it in off the glass. Bank shot. First points, 2 for Graham Kennedy. This at the rim. Patriots coming down hard the other way. And Ward going up strong to the cup. Scores for 2, and he'll go to the line looking for 3. Fouls on Silas McGee, he is first. Everybody will get organized at the free throw line as we go under 100 seconds left on the clock. Push called on Foster Smitherman. 74-27. Nate's guarding out high on Oxman. Goes into the lane, puts both feet down, goes up strong and scores. Under a minute to go. Patriots lead by 45. Mertz good from the right side for 2 more. 76-29. 47-point advantage. 30 seconds left. 3 between the rings. Missed. Rebound tipped over, controlled by Caden Ward. Mertz, quick, long 2, comes high off the back rim. Smitherman turns around, scores it off the square. 78-29, late shot, slides off. Rebound Mertz, he'll flip it up from midcourt off the backboard, and that will do it. We hit zeros, and it's a 78-29 final score. Coach Richard DeWeese's ball club now 7-0 in the district. Game against Simpson coming up tomorrow night, and they improve overall to 27-2. Quick total of scores from this ball game. 12 for Evan Carr. Kind of do things and sort of run it as I go down. 4 for Xavier Carr. 3 apiece for Benjamin Goff and for Bowen Gordon. 8 in the first half for Caden Harvey. Trey Pentecost put in 2. 2 also from Graham Kennedy. Aiden Thompson had half a dozen in the first half. 12 for Jack Dalton in the first half. 5 second-half points off a 3 and a 2 by Sutton Mertz. 8 all in the first 2 quarters by Will Bezot. Eric Dampier Jr. finishes the night with 6, and Foster Smitherman had 2 in the fourth quarter, and Caden Ward scored 2 buckets for 4 points. As MRA wins going away 78-29. Final regular season game at Simpson tomorrow, and next week at Capaya. Postseason tournaments getting underway, and both the girls and the boys going to be on the road for the gold. You'll want to stay tuned in to the Patriot Sports Network to follow the postseason run for MRA Patriot basketball. That'll do it for us here. Thanks, Alan Burford, our producer-director. Thanks for Camden Yates coming in to work the camera. Thanks to Ross Haley, the athletic director, giving me the opportunity to do this. And thanks for joining us here on Thursday evening. For all of our crew here, I'm Philip Palmertree. Thanks, good night, grace, and peace, and go Patriots.